Okay, so number 4. It says, give the next 3 terms of the sequence below and write a formula for the nth term of the sequence. What would you expect the 225th term to be really close to? By the way, anyone have like an intuitive answer? I mean, look at these numbers. If we went out 225 more, like found the 225th term, what do you think it's going to be really close to? What number? Huh? It's going to be so close to 0, there's no reason you should not call it 0, right? This thing is getting smaller and smaller and smaller because what is our generator? What are we doing each time? Say the whole thing. Then we're multiplying by 1/2. Thank you. A lot of you said dividing by 2. It's better off if you think about it in terms of what you're multiplying by, because that'll allow you to write the formula. So, what's the next term? Well, each time he said I'm multiplying by 1/2, so, that would be 3/2. What's the next one? What do I get if I multiply that by 1/2? If I multiply 3/2 by 1/2, what do I get? Yeah, see how easy it is when you free your mind up and you're not afraid of fractions? You just put another factor of 2 in the denominator. What do you get if you multiply by another 1/2? No. No. It's 3/8. Another factor of 2. You're not going to add 2 down there. So this is 3/8. So that's pretty easy to find those numbers. By the way, the next one will be what? 3/16. And then? 332. And then 364. Right. See, when we get over our fear of fractions, the world becomes a much nicer place. Okay. Now, we've already decided it's, by the way, is this arithmetic or geometric? Yeah, okay. Because it's geometric and you now are much more aware of what the general formula for a geometric sequence would be, who thinks that they could tell us, we would need the 0th term. What's the 0th term?
24.
How'd you get that?
Multiply by 2.
We just do the, right, we multiply by 2, we're back up there at 24. Okay, we've got the 0th term. We know every single time we're multiplying by 1/2, what's the equation of this geometric sequence?
24 times 1/2 to the nth power.
Excellent. 24 times 1/2 raised to the nth power. Look at what you have on your paper. Look what we have up here. You see a difference? Now, the last question, I actually just want to switch to my answer key. Let me go to my answer key. So, when I wrote this down, this is what when I did my answer key, this is what the 0th term would be. It'd be 4.45 times 10 to the 67th power. Now, if you think about it, moving my decimal place in front of the 4 is one of the negative 67 power, right? I got to do that 66 more times. So my answer literally is 0.0, and then I was feeling kind of bored, so I started just writing down the zeros, and I counted them, and there were 67 of those zeros, and it ended up right there with a 4, 4, 5. It's insanely small, right? And I tell you right now, for any tolerance, this is 0. This is, you would call it, right? You would have to say, how accurate you want your answer to be, but I can't fathom a reason why you would want an answer that accurate. It's just insane. So, hey, this number goes to the land of 0.